A very good evening to everyone from the team of ClasstriQ. Myself, Mohammad Rafil Islam. I'm a host today. ClasstriQ is an online interactive. Sorry for the interruption. A very good evening to everyone from the team of ClasstriQ. Myself, Mohammad Rafil Islam. I'm a host of this event today. ClasstriQ is an online interactive learning platform that aims to make coding easy and accessible to everyone, to build a confidence among the students and deliver insightful content which will empower the students of this event to create a solution to face the tomorrow's challenge. So we, the team of ClasstriQ, is delighted to organize our webinar session on the theme of Basics of Python Programming. This session will continue for 2 days, 18th and 19th November. We are very pleased to introduce Mr. Utpal Burman sir, who will be our speaker guest of this today's session. Currently, he is working as an assistant professor of computer science department at GIMT, Gijananda Chaudhary Institute of Management and Technology, Guwahati. He has an experience of 10 years in this field. He has a specialization in machine learning, agri-computing, and deep learning. He is also indulged in 5 more research programs, which are funded by AICT, ASTU, and CBD Kerala. At this time, I would like to inform you that there will be a question and answer session at the end of this webinar. However, you can submit your queries related to this topic using the chat window on the screen, or you can text the host directly. We will be uploading this video on YouTube channel so that you can access it anytime. Now I introduce Sir Utpal Burman sir to start the webinar by sharing the knowledge on basics of Python programming. Thank you. Sir, please can you share your screen? Utpal sir?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Very good evening to one or all present in that online seminar. So myself Utpal Burman. So myself Utpal Burman. I'm working as an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, GIMT Guwahati. So I'm basically from Nalbari district. So at present I'm present in Nalbari. I'm from Belsor actually. So today I'm going to present some concept, actually not the concept, actually the beginning point of Python programming, how to do the Python programming. And I have already asked that organizer the list of participants that I have checked that most of the students are from in Adarsh Vidyalaya Mukalmua, and someone from, that means we have from BCom background also, we have students from class 9, 10 or engineering background also. So I'm not going to cover that huge topics of that means that in-depth topic of the Python. I'll start from basics and I'll try to show you how to do the Python programming and how Python programming can be done. So I'm going to share my screen, and with that one, I'm going to explain each and every point of Python programming. Is it visible? Itu দেখা পাই আছে নে সবে? আফতাব দেখা পাই আছে, আফতাব আফিন? Okay. I ask someone is in waiting room, and I ask organizer to please admit them. Okay, so introduction to Python. So myself Utpal Burman. So I have already told that one. So what is a Python? The Python is basically developed by Guido van Rossum in the early 1990s. Actually, it's not a new language. Python is not a new language. Actually, it's a very old language, but the popularity of Python is coming out from last 3 to 4 years. So the name it's given Python is after Monty Python. It's available in ANIC, and you can download the software of Python from python.org, and it's a very high level language. And the main thing is that it is an open source and community driven language. So what do you mean by that one? What do you mean by high open source and community driven languages? So it কি বুঝায় আছে that language, in that language, if anyone know something about Python, so he or she may contribute anything to the Python community. That's why it is known as community driven languages, and it is open source. You can you can share your knowledge, or you can upload anything in the Python community, or you can it's easily available, and it's freely available, and you can download any version of Python from python.org. But basically nowadays what people are doing, people are not directly doing Python in using command prompt. They are using some kind of new ID software. So one of them is what that Anaconda software. I'm going to show you that software also, that Anaconda one. So how to do that one, and how to do the Python programming, I will show you everything. So at early stage, you just have to remind one point, that it is a freely available languages. You can download any version of Python from python.org, and it is an open source, and it is a community driven language. That 4 point is very, very essential. Open source, community driven, high level language, and any version can be downloaded from python.org. So now, what is the Python interfaces? The Python interfaces are basically two. One is ideally, it is a cross-platform Python development environment. So what is a cross-platform Python development environment? As I have already told you that people are nowadays using some kind of cross-platform to use the Python languages. So that is what ideally. And Python is nothing but it is a Windows interfaces for Python. So Python Win is nothing but it is a Windows platform. And another is called Python Shell. That Python Shell is nothing but it is a command-driven language. Basically, with the help of command prompt, you can run your Python programming. So the three types of interfaces are present. One is ideally Python Win, another is a Python Shell. Ideally is a cross-platform. Python Win, it Windows-driven Python that interfaces, and one is the Python Shell, which is nothing but it is a command prompt-driven Python interfaces. So these are some kind of basic things, and the theory part of Python. So what is ideally? So if you are going to check the ideally, this is the example of ideally, that red color. If you are giving the command in a Python languages, in case of Python languages, the command will show you that hashtag. That hashtag will show you the command, and it is always in the red. So when you are declaring a string in a Python, it is always in a green. When you are declaring some class in a Python, it is always the definition, not only class definition, the definition of class or something like that functions, it's always are in blue, and the output is always in blue. The output is always in blue, and the keyword which are used in Python are always in what? Orange color. Just remind that one. If it is an orange color, that means it is a Python keyword. And if it is a variables or some kind of declaration, string declaration, so it is in green color. So that is nothing but that is the ideally environmental interfaces, some kind of components. So after that, the basic Python program. How do you write the basic Python programming? So before going to start to write about the basic Python programming and how do you start the Python programming, I will show you how to start the Python one. So first, what you have to do, you have to type. Is it visible? Is my laptop is visible? Mustaq, is my laptop is visible? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Is Anaconda Navigator is coming to your screen?
No, sir.
Is Anaconda Navigator is coming to your screen?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, just wait. Is it coming now?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay,
Coming,
fine.
coming, sir.
So when you are going to do the Python programming, you need one software, one ID you will need, and that ID is basically developed to run the codes of Python languages. It's basically not only for Python, you can run the R languages also. The R language also can be possible to run in that software. So what is the name of the software? It's Anaconda, ANACONDA. So please, when you are going to do some Python programming, you please download that software according to the specification of your laptop. In my computer, I have downloaded the Anaconda 3. So if your laptop is not, suppose i5 or 9th generation or 8th generation like that, if your laptop is i3 or suppose that that below that 7th generation or 8th generation like that, that you please download it, the software version 2, Anaconda 2. So in my laptop it is what? Anaconda 3. So please download, it's freely available. You may download that file from File Hippo also, or Anaconda website also there, you may download that one. So please download that software, Anaconda Navigator, and that ID Navigator is basically used to do the program in case of Python as well as the R languages. So R is also very important language as parallel to the Python one. So you can do the Python as well as R in that software, in that Anaconda software. So please note it down and download it after that webinar. After that webinar, download it and install in your computer. So what you can do after downloading that software, when you open that software, that screen will come. This screen will come. So that screen will come. So in that screen, you have Jupyter Lab, you have Jupyter Notebook, you have, someone is raised hand, Saminul Islam. Saminul, please tell what is happening. Saminul,
So we will look after it. We'll talk. So you continue your screen. We'll talk to you.
Okay. And then the Jupyter is present there, and after Jupyter, another is what? Spider is there. So what you can do, you may do your program in Jupyter Notebook also, or you may do your program in Spider also, and I will show you both of them. What is Jupyter Notebook, how to do the Python programming in Jupyter Notebook, and how to do the Python programming in Spider. Okay, so I will show both. So please do not draw that one. Someone is drawing something. So what you can do, I will first launch the Jupyter Notebook. So just click on the launch. After clicking on that, this will appear. Is it visible? Mustaq, is it visible now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's visible, sir.
Okay. So after opening that, after clicking on Jupyter Notebook, that screen will appear. This screen will appear. So that screen will appear. So what we can do, see, these are the some files. These are some files of my research projects. So I have already that doing 5 research project, which is government sponsor. These are the some research projects file. So what you can do, when it will appear, what you may need to do, you have to create your own folder. You have to create your own folder. So how to create? Click on new, or you may create a folder. Click on new and click on folder. When you click on folder, it will create one new folder. You will check one untitled folder is created. That folder has been created. This is the folder. If you click on new and folder, enuka eta folder create hoye jabo, untitled folder will be created. So that folder will created. Just click it on. Yeah, click kore dile hol. Once you click it on, then what will happen? Then rename. That rename button will activate it. Just click on rename. Give any folder name. So I have given what? ClasstriQ. So rename. So once you give ClasstriQ, that folder has been created. A folder to Bonigol. That folder have been created. That ClasstriQ folder has been created. Now click on ClasstriQ folder and see, now your notebook is empty. That means you have not done any Python programming in your notebook. So what you are going to do? You are going to do some kind of Python programming in that notebook. So how to do? Again, click on new click on Python. Again, click on new, click on Python. So this is the second step. Click on new, click on Python. Do not click on text file. Do not click on folder. Do not click on terminal. If you click on text file, one text file, it's not visible. Is it?
Who is writing this on the screen? Please stop it. If you have problem, just text to the co-host or any of the hosts. Please don't write on the screen.
Okay. So do not click on the text. If you click on the text, one text field will be appear. Do not click on the folder because it will create another folder under ClasstriQ, and do not click on terminal because it will going to create the term. It will going to show you that Python terminal from where you can run your Python programming. But in case of Jupyter, no need to run, no need to do any kind of command from in case of Jupyter. It's simple one. So what you can do, click on new, then Python 3. So once you can Python 3, your notebook will open. This is your notebook. This is your notebook where you are going to do some Python programming, So what we can do, first you click on file, save as, give the first name of your Python programming. So what I have given, Utpal. What I have given, Utpal. So save it. That means this is my notebook. This is my notebook. That notebook has been created in the folder. That notebook has been created. See, that notebook has been created in the folder ClasstriQ. So মই যিটো notebook create কৰিছিলো, that notebook has been created in the Utpal, inside that ClasstriQ folder. It is utpal.ipynb integrated Python NumPy library function. That is the ipynb file has been created. So this is a notebook file. Inside that notebook file, you may create your Python programming. So how to run the Python programming and how to do the Python programming. So what you can do in that case, see that text box, this is a blank text box. Inside that blank text box, you may run anything. You may do anything. You may write any program of Python languages. So what I will going to write, print. So print is a keyword. So I have already told you that ideally, in case of ideally, the print will be shown as a
Excuse me, sir.
blue, but now in case of
Hello,
Jupyter,
sir.
or in case of that Anaconda, it is what? Print. So print will be shown as a green color. So hello,
sir. Actually, if you have opened the software notebook, we can't see that. Only we are stuck on the launch button. It's not visible in this. It's not visible actually. We are stuck on the Jupyter only launch. There is another screenshot. We can't see. Check your phone time, sir. Hello.
Okay, just wait. Just wait. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is visible, sir.
Is it visible now?
Yes, sir.
So what I have told you, just after clicking on new, you please inside that folder, you please click on what? Python 3. So once you click on Python 3, that screen will appear. This screen will appear. A screen appear হৈ যাব. So আমি এই স্ক্রিনখনত এতিয়া কি কৰিম? Python programming লিখিম. So মই Python programming কেনেকৈ লিখিম? So আমি যিকোনো programming, in every programming languages, the first program is what? To print the hello world. So if I am going to run a C programming, to display the word hello world, we need to declare the header file, we need to declare the main function, we need to declare that quotation, the brackets, the printf, everything we should have to give, the semicolon, everything. But in case of Python, what you are going to write? Hello. hello world. So what I have given, simply what I have written print, give the brackets, within the quotation, write down the hello world, then stop the quotation, then close the quotation. Then what you are going to do after that, simply click on run. See that hello world will be appear. See that hello world word will be appear in your IDE. So it's a very easy one. In case of Python, it's a very easy one. No need to declare a header file, because the header file, that main function, everything has been declared inside that Python driven community. It's already been defined inside that Python library. So no need to declare that one. So when you are going to write on the printer function is automatically called all those things. There is no need to do anything. No need to do anything. So that's why it is a community driven languages. Whatever you know, if you contributed that thing to the Python community or the Python library, that will be automatically called inside that functions. So when you write down the print will automatically know what you are going to do. You are going to do what? You are going to print something. You are going to print something, and that is what? Hello world. That is what? Hello world. Please do not write in the screen.
Sir, please, sir, there is an option in your screen, share screen. There, stop the scribble option. You can, sir, just stop that one. Is there is an option in the share screen? There is scribble option. Maybe there will be a scribble option there. Share the share screen. Is there an option, sir?
I don't find that one.
So in the lower end, sir, in the middle end, share screen. There is an option, sir.
Share screen. It's only
share screen. There's an option when you click it, just it's open up with something.
Yes.
Is there an option of stop scribbling or something else?
No, it's not like that one.
Oh.
Scribble is no. It's not like.
Is there an option, sir?
No. Share computer science optimizing screens carrying on video clip. No.
There's not an option.
It's okay. It's okay. No, it's okay.
Please don't do it. Anyone who is doing, please don't do it. Just get the sir. What is sir is saying? Please focus on that thing, and please don't do it. Okay.
So this is the first program, print hello. So this is the first program, print hello. So what we are going to do? See, this is the advantage of doing the Jupyter library. So if I'm going to do the second program in case of Python, and let us consider our second program is what? To initialize a value to a variable. So in case of Python, no need to declare. See, when you are going to write C programming, you have to declare int a equal to 5 like that. Int a equal to 5 like that. No, print. Suppose I will check that on what will happen if I'm going to declare like that one. See, that invalid syntax. That is a invalid syntax, because that syntax is present. What? This is the syntax of what? C languages. This is the syntax of C languages. In case of C language, what we have done, int a equal to 6, print a. That means we have to given what? Our data types. But in case of Python, no need to give. A equal to 6, print a. That 6 will appear. No need to give a, because by default it will consider as a integer variable. By default it will consider as an integer variable. But if you need what? The float output of that 6, what you are going to do? You have to call that float functions. So we have to call that float functions. Float a. This is the float function which is already present in the Python library, and we have already called that one to float a. So now see, it is 6.0. It is 6.0. So আমি এইটো কি গম পালো, এইটোৱে গম পালো যে আমি যদি লাইন নাম্বার সেকেন্ড এই লাইনটো চাও ন, a equal to 6, এইটো আমি কোড কনসিডার কৰিছিলো, সেকেন্ড লাইনত কনসিডার কৰিছিলো। সো সেম ভেৰিয়েবলটো আমি থাৰ্ড লাইনতো কল কৰিছো, ফ্লোট ভেৰিয়েবল কৰি কিনে। So this is the advantage of doing the Jupyter. This is the advantage of doing Jupyter. You can do anything in case of Jupyter. You can do multiple program. There is no issue on that one. There is no issue on that one. You can do multiple program. But what you are main focus is that you should be very careful on the syntax of the Python. You should be very careful on that one. I will tell you what are the syntax should be present, what are the syntax are present. So these are the some basic program. So when you are do the basic program in case of Python, I will again repeat the steps. Ki koriba prothomote tumaloke first you download Anaconda according to the specification of your laptop or desktop. It may be Jupyter Anaconda 2 version 2 point something or like that, or it may be 3 point something or like that. Download koriba, install koriba. After installation, tomalokor homokot screen ekhon ahi jabo. In that screen, you will find what? Jupyter notebook, or you will find what? Spider. Once you click on the Jupyter notebook, then this type of screen will appear. This type of screen will appear and you will do your Python program. So this is the Jupyter notebook, and now I'm going to show you the next one. The next one, that means that spider one. So once you click on the spider, just wait. To launching, the spider is launching. This is nothing but it is a cross platform. It is a console or cross platform for Python. So when I am going to do, so when it is coming, once you click on that one, see the spider 4.1.5 version is coming, it's showing. So when it is coming, just go to file, then save as, then what? Give a name, suppose utpal.py. py is the extension of Python. Py is the extension of Python. So utpal.py, and all your file are present inside that spider.py tree. That means a folder to code thakibo jot tumaloke software to install kora. So save. So now what I'm going to do, print the same thing. Suppose hello world. Okay, the quotation end. See, so now what? This is the run. See, now this is the output.
Excuse me, sir.
Output. Okay.
Sir, actually, sir, again, the screen is not showing.
Oh God, I don't know why.
What's happening, sir?
Now?
Yeah, it's visible, sir. Please repeat it.
So what you are going to do, once you click on spider, then this file will appear. Just click on that file, then save as utpal.py, print hello.world. The same thing you have write. And once you click on run, then hello world will come. So now in that program, see, now I'm going to consider the same program, a equal to 5. Then what? Print a. Now you run. Once you run, hello 5. Hello world is coming again, and 5 will coming. See, this is the difference between spider and Jupyter. In case of spider, you may run individual line. The individual command line interpretation is present. But in case of spider, if you run the program, that means each line output is coming. That means each line output is coming. The hello world is printing again, the 5 will printing again. But if I'm going to run this one again, print float, then a. So what it will going to give us? It is going to print the hello world 5 and 5.0. See, it is going to print the hello world 5 and 5.0. That means every time the outputs of the program, each line output is coming. But in case of Jupyter, what happened? Only the command line execution is present. If you want to run only the line number 2, then you may run that one. Okay, that is the main difference between spider and Jupyter. So after that, this is the basic basic steps of doing the basic programming in case of Python. So I have already shown you how to do the hello world, how to do the program for hello world in case of Python. So now go for the Python data types. So Python data types are basically you may consider as a 5 data type: Python number, Python list, Python tuples are there. So the first one is the Python numbers. So Python number, in that one, a equal to 5. A equal to 5, print a. A is a type of a. That means when you type a equal to 5, it will give you that it is what? It is nothing but it is a what? It is a integer number. That type of function, the type function will give us the data types, the nature of the data type. When if you take a equal to 2.0, print a is of type a, then it will show us what? It will show us what? It is a float data type. And when you will type 1 plus 2j, print a is a complex number, is instances 1 plus 2j, it will show us that a is a complex number. And I'll show you everything. I'll show you that one. I'll show you that one. See, this is the program. A equal to 5, print 2.0, print, this will not print. So now I am going to run. See, if you are going to run a equal to 5, print a is a type of, that means 5, if a মানে কি বুঝায় আছে, a to বুঝায় আছে 5 to 5 is of to যেনেকে কোটেশনৰ ভিতৰত জি লিখি দিছিল হেইটো আইছে, ইয়াতে যদি মই লিখো is of is of to আকৌ বাৰ আহিব, is of ইয়াত এটো আহিলে class to চোৱা, that type function will give us the class of a. So class কি বুঝাইছে এটো, key type? A is a integer. A is a integer. So A is a integer. So now A equal to what? 2. 2 is of class 2 key 2.0. So that's why it is a what? It is a what? Float. And 1 plus 2j is a complex number. Is instance will give us what? It will check whether the number is complex or not. So that will give us what? A is complex. The is instance function will give us what? It will check whether it is a true or not. So that is a true. Okay. Okay. So now, after that, so now this is the Python list one, the Python list program. So now Python list program is, let us what is the Python list that data types. So Python list, in Python programming, a list is created by placing all the items inside a square bracket. So this is the square bracket. So inside that square bracket, we will going to present the list, the item list separated by a comma. So now A equal, so inside that brackets, inside that square bracket, a 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. These are what? These are some elements. These are some elements. So now consider, suppose we have a list where 5 elements are present. P-R-O-B-E, prob. So what? In case of list, so you may consider that list as an array element, so that the list have some indexes. That indexes may be some positive indexes or it may be the negative indexes. So in case of Python, it may be the positive indexes or the negative indexes. So what is the index? You may consider it as a position. That means if you are going to consider as a positive index, you start from 0. So P is present in the position number 0, R is present in position number 1, O is present in position number 2, B is in 3, E is in 4. And the negative index is always start from -1. So it will start from the right side of the list. That means we have 5 elements. That means the length of the list is 5. So you may start from the topmost position. That means E. So E is what? -1. B is what? -2. O is what? -3. P is what? -5. So the positive index will start from the left and the negative index will start from the right. And the positive index will start from 0 and the negative index will start from the -1. So now consider you have a list A, and in that list you have total 3, 6, 8 elements are present. So if you are going to print A2, A2 means what? The position which is present in the 2 position. It is a positive index. If it is a positive index, 2 means actually it is a third position, because 2 means it starts from 0. So 0, 1, 2. So 0 is 5, 1 is 10, and 2 is what? 15. So when you are going to print A2, it will going to print what? 15. It will going to print what? 15. If you are going to consider 0, 0:3, so what does it mean? 0:3, it will start from 0 and it will go to what? 3. That means it will go up to 3. That it will not going to consider the last element. That means the third position. So if it is 0:3, so if it is 0:3, it will start from 0 and it will go up to third position. Up to means it will consider the 2 position. 2 means 0, 1, 2. So 0:3 means it is 0, 1, 2. So 0 means 5 elements, 1 means 10, and 2 means 15, as the boundary is what? 3. So 0:3 means it will going to print 5, 10, and 15. And another one is that if it is 5, anything, that means it will start from 5, and it will go to what? The last element. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means it will start from 5 and right part of the column is missing. So it means that it will go to the end of the list. So it will start from 5 and it will go to the end of the list. So 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is what? 30. 5 is 30. Then up to the list, up to the end of the list. So gote list khon end leke jabo. So gote list end ki rakhibo? 35 ase, 40 ase. So it will print like that one. So this is all about what? The list one. So now again you can consider this one, this example. My list PROGRAMIZ. So these are what? These are the some letters are present. So it is in Python. It's always defined in case of inside a quotation. So my list is present. So elements. So if you are going to print my list 2.5, what will happen? That we are going to check. What will happen? See. So now what will happen? That we are going to check. So the end of literacy is not meaning 2.5, my list PQRZ. Then okay. Okay. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Mustaq, more sound to ahise ne more data to XPI দেখুৱাইছে সাউন্ডটো আহি আছে নে
sir, sir.
ডাটা 100% XPI দেখুৱাইছে ৰবা 1 মিনিট মই ৰিচাৰ্চ এটা কৰিব লাগিব চাগে 1 মিনিট ৰবা দেই Hello. Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, হৈ গল ৰিচাৰ্জ টো হৈ গৈছে
Okay, sir.
তাৰমানে মোৰ ডাটাটো এক্সপায়াৰ দেখুৱাইছে 100%
Oh.
okay. So what will do this is my list PROGRAMIZ. So what we are going to do in that case, so what our list will present some letters. So what we will do, so we will take that list element and we may print anything from any position. So if you are going to print from third to fifth element, as I have already told you that 2 to 5, then you may take that one. So if you are going to print up to beginning to 4 element, so that is colon to -5. Then if you are going to print 6 to n, you may consider why it is 6, because it is starting from 0, is the positive index. So 5 colon nothing, that is it will go up to n. So if it is beginning to n, it's nothing else, only colon will be present. Only colon will be present, and that example I will show you. That example I will show you. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
It's visible, sir.
Okay, the Python. Hello?
Yes, sir.
So Python PROGRAMIZ to print my list 2 to 5. So if it is C, now we'll run that one. If it is a 2.5, so 0, 1, 0, 1, it will start from 2. So 2 means it is O is coming, 2 to 5, 2, then 3, Z is coming, 5 means it will not take 5, it will up to 5. That means up 4 is the last n. So O, Z, R. Okay, now apart from that one, if I'm going to print the next one, my list, suppose 2 to end, 2 to n, that means it will start from 2 and up to the end of the list. Now you run it, it will start from O, then Z, up to Z. And if you're going to print that one, the complete problem to hana nikin.
No, sir.
Okay. If you are going to print that one, see, this is the program. So my list PROGRAMIZ. So print my list equal to 2 colon 5. What will print? It will print from 2. It will take from 2. 2 means 0, 1, 2. So 2 third position of kuntu ase sabo lagibo. 2 mane third position. 0 pora start. So it will start from third position. So 1, 0 position, 1 position, 2 position. 2 means third. Actually it is third. So O is coming. Then 3 is coming, Z is coming, then 4 is coming, R is coming, but 5 will not come. 5 will not come. It will up to 5. Up to 5 means up to 4 it will take. So now if you print the start from 2 to the up to the end of the list, so 2 colon. So from start from 2 means from O it will start and it will go to the end of the list. End of the list means Z. And if you want to print from starting to 5, then what will print? What it will print? It will start from M. It will start from P1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to R. It will print. See, up to R it will print. PROGR. So colon or left side kuno ami boundary dia nai. Kotike starter pora lobo. Colon or right side ami ki disu 5 disu. So 5 dia kare end or 5 olike jabo. Kinu 5 poar loge loge G2 boundary ase 4 taleke hi print kori dibo. So that is the list. That is the list. Start from 0. So this is the some basic example of list. This is the some basic example of list. So apart from that one, apart from list, so now, so this is all about this. So now apart from list, we have some tuple programming also. So what is a tuple in Python? It is nothing but it is similar to list. So you may consider the tuple as a list also, but the difference between the tuple is that we cannot change the element in case of tuple. We cannot change that one. Okay. So what will happen? You cannot change the element of a tuple once it is assigned, but whereas you can change the element in case of list. That is the main difference between the tuple and the list in case of Python. So if you are going to consider the tuple, so my tuple is one of the example. So what I have considered one, some string also present there within the quotation, and one some float variable also present. So if you print that one, you cannot change that one. So it is a mixture of what? It is a mixture of integer, float, and some kind of string variable. So in case of tuple, it is similar kind of list, but you cannot change the value of a tuple. Okay, so this is tuple. So now Python string. So this is one another variable in case of Python. So how do you declare the Python string? You may how to declare. So in case of Python, the string is always declared within the quotation. So as this is a string, so you may print that one, as I have already printed the hello world. So you may print that one. So now this is the basic sums data types of a Python programming and the basic concept of Python programming. And as we have only 10 minutes, so I will show you some other program of Python, some other program of Python actually. Some other program of Python. I will show you that one. Is it visible, Mustaq?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, so print Utpal, as I have already shown you that one. This is also shown. So now I will show you how to take the variable from user. How to take the, sorry, I will not show you today. Tomorrow I will show you that one. Today I will show you how to use that one, actually do the square program or some kind of basic programming in case of Python. So Python programming to calculate the square root. So what you are going to do, you may take one variable num, then what you are going to do, you may take the assign some value. So num squared, num into 0.5. That means the square root we have given that one. So if you run the program, it will show you the output. So this is the square root. That num, this is the operator in case of Python to find the square root. That means into 0.5, or that means it is half. It is a half. So this is the operator to find a square root in case of Python. Okay, this is the operator used to find a square root, in case of Python. But this is not the multiplication. This is not the multiplication. Do not consider it as a multiplication. This is not the multiplication. The multiplication is simple. It's only one star. It's only one star. So this is one of the operator in case of Python. So now I will show you how to find the average of three numbers, or the calculate the perimeter of a number, or the area of a triangle, or like that one. So you may consider a three variable, then find that one ABC. Then this into will show you the multiplication. This into will show you the multiplication, and that will show you what? That square root. That will show you the square root. This is one program. That program will show you as the swapping of two numbers. That swapping of two numbers. So x equal to 5, y equal to 10. After swapping that two numbers, you may get what? X equal to 10 and y equal to 5. So temp equal to x, x equal to y, y equal to temp. So this is the basic concept. Ami etu ki korisu, x or value to tempot hoisu. That value of x will be transferred to temp, and then y value jetia ami x or value to tempot jaba, x or value x or eko na thake. So ami ki korisu tetia y value to kwak disu, x of this. So that means the value of y has been transferred to x. So now y is, there is no value in y. Now y is free. Now what we have given? We have given the value of temp to y. We have given the value of temp to y. So this is the process of swapping, doing the swapping of two numbers. Now you print the value x and y. See, See, it's all we have already finished our time. It's already now 5 minutes is there. Now I have a request all of you that see within 2 days it's not easy to cover the Python programming language, and in the whole world nobody can teach you the language, nobody can teach you the computer languages. See, you may teach from one person what is the syntax of a programming language, you may teach what is the syntax of C, what is it, you may teach what is the syntax of C++, what is the syntax of Java, and what is the syntax of Python, but you cannot learn how to do the actual Python programming. Because you see, now after that class, what you have learned how to declare a variable x equal to 5, you have learned how to declare another variable y equal to 10, but you cannot learn if you doesn't develop that logical mindset in your brain, you cannot do any programming. See, I told you this is the process of doing swapping. I told you this is the process of doing swapping. But if you do not know what is the actual logic behind that swapping, how to do the swapping, what is the logic behind that program, what is the logic behind that problem, you cannot do the programming. And 2 days is not sufficient. So my request is that you please initially do not go for a very big program. Take very simple program, multiplication, division, then addition. Take some program, take some example, do by your own. Can you go find the area of a triangle, find the area of a circle, find the area of a rectangle. So when you are going to find the area of a circle, you first have to know what is the formula and what is the concept behind that area to find the area of a circle, to find the area of a triangle. If you doesn't know, you cannot do any programming. If somebody asks you to find the compound interest, if you doesn't know what is the formula, what is the concept, you cannot do the programming. You can initialize the variable x equal to 2, y equal to 100, numbers equal to rate of interest equal to something, then years equal to something. You may initialize that one, but you cannot write. So you may learn the syntax from my side or some other people or some internet or for some sources, but the actual program can be developed from your mindset. You please develop that brain. You please try to learn the logical kind of thing of the program. Then only you can write the program. Clear? So this is all about today's. Is there any question?
Sir, your skin is.
So I have stopped the screen sharing. Okay. Is there any question?
So there are some questions. Chat box, sir.
So first question is what is the benefit? What is the benefit of Python programming? So see, there is the benefit of Python programming is so much. See, nowadays, see, when you are going to use your mobile application, whatever you have done, the background, the front end of mobile application is nothing but it is a Java code. But the background of any mobile coding, like Face app or Facebook app, see, amar eta ki hoyese soa. Ami eimatro jodi if you are going to look for Flipkart, suppose if you are searching something in Flipkart, suppose for a shoes or for a shirt, immediately that shoes and that shirt will appear in your Facebook. Can anyone tell me what is the concept and what is the reason behind that one? How Facebook will knows that you are searching that shirt, you are searching a Lee Cooper shoes, you are searching a Adidas shoes. How Facebook will knows that? Because you are searching in Flipkart, na? How Facebook will knows that one? My Flipkart চাই আছো, মই Amazon চাই আছো, মই Amazon আছো, sorry, মই Amazon এজো জুতা চাই আছো, মই Amazon এটা শার্ট চাই আছো, আৰু immediately মই যেতিয়া Facebook খুলিম নহয় বা বেলেগ এটা সাইটত যাম নহয়, immediately that মই যদি বেলেগ এটা সাইটতো চাও নহয়, not only Facebook, if I'm going to check some kind of new website in the internet, that Amazon shirt and that shoes will appear in that site. How does it possible? This is what machine learning. This is what machine learning.
Your machine will knows that, Google knows that, and that is developed with the help of Python. Nowadays, whatever have been done in the whole world is nothing but it is a machine learning. আমি কি খাই ভাল পাও, আমি কি পিন্ধি ভাল পাও, আমাক সাজেশন যে কৰি থাকে, ফেসবুকে যে কয় থাকে তুমি এটা ফ্রেন্ড রিকোয়েস্ট একসেপ্ট কৰিলা, আফটার এটা ফ্রেন্ড রিকোয়েস্ট একসেপ্ট কৰাৰ পিছত ফেসবুকে তোমাক কি দিয়ে, অটোমেটিক্যালি সাজেস্ট দিয়ে, suggest কৰিব দিয়ে, that automatically it will suggest some new friend. How does it happen? That will happen with the help of machine learning, and that codes are developed with the help of Python. That codes are developed with the help of Python. This is the main concept of Python. This is the benefit of Python. Python is nowadays uses everywhere. It is a very important language. You have to learn about that one. Interpreter in Python, that I have already shown you, that interpreter mean where you have done your Python programming, where you have run your Python codes, where you have compiled your Python codes. That is the Python interpreter. That you can consider that Google, that Jupyter notebook is an interpreter because you have compiled, you have run your program. That is an interpreter. And the next question, how can you exactly build that logical mindset? That is a very good question. See, that logical mindset is computer science is nothing but it is a mathematics. If I'm going to ask you to write a program to check whether a number is even or odd, how do you develop that one? How do you know? How do you find whether the number is even or odd? So tomorrow hetu tetiahe koribo pariba jetia when you will learn, well you will know how to find a number is even or not. Eta number ketia even hoy jetia number to 2 re divide hoy, remainder 0 thake. So that concept you have to develop. Your question, that your mathematical question have to be developed. So logic used in C program can be used in Python too. Yes. See, if I'm going to ask you the same program, even or odd, that logic will use in Java also, C also, C++ also, Python, everywhere. Logic cannot be changed, only syntax are changed. The syntax of Python programming language is not similar to C or C++ or Java. The syntaxes are changes, logic are not changes. So you can use the same logic in the Python. So can you also recommend us some books which can, see, Python, in case of Python, there is no good books. You have to go for internet. You have to do you have to search the syntaxes. You have to check the syntaxes and then download the Anaconda, then do your program. And if you have any problem, you may ask that question to Mustaq, and Mustaq will forward that question to me. And I will try to solve all your question. See, there is no good book for Python. You cannot directly say that this is a good book. I have so many books about Python, and I have gone through all the books, but I have not found any good books about that one. You go through that internet. Internet is a very good resources. No need to go buy any books. Python and C. Python is, you can consider as object oriented, and it is a highly high level languages, and C also high level language, but it's not a community driven language. It's not community driven language. So Python is a community driven languages. And when you are going to develop some program, some kind of new things in case of C, as the community is not present, so the whole that workload had to be present inside you. So as Python is a community driven languages, so many your contribution is coming from different branches. So I was not asking about Python books. What recommend some books which can help us build problem solving mindset or kind of books. It's not like that. Problem solving mindset or book or kotha hole moi sabo lagibo. I will check that one, and I'll tie up is asking that question. I'll give that answer to Mustaq. I have to check that one. Is there any books or on that one? Moi to nije problem solving moi nije ji parisu nije heneke hikisu. Moi kono book use kora nai. Then last question, what are the application of Python? Mo kolu no Python code use no hai etu kwa. Everywhere Python is using, everywhere. Nowadays everywhere. Website building. Azikali manu website HTML ot nobonai, Python ot bonai. Azikali manu have server ending ot Python scripting likhe. Azikali data analysis koribor kane Python kore. Machine learning koribor kane Python kore. So it's a very high demanded language. you please check in internet. You will get everywhere now is the whole computer world is in Python. The whole computer world. See, the Tata Communication, Tata Consultancy Service, TCS agote Java use koriase. Now they are migrating in Python. TCS more jiman kejon logo lora asile gote kezone koisel they are using what? Java now, but they are migrating in Python. Okay, so this is all about today's lectures. Mustaq, is there any else?
Thank you, sir. It was a very good session today, and we have got.
I don't think that it is a very good session because.
But yeah, there was a problem little bit, sir. That's every good thing has some problem with it, so we need to face every time.
Yes.
Sir, we have got a very good insight of it, and we'll ask more questions if we get it. And
okay, definitely.
Yes, sir. Tomorrow we'll go more inside. Okay. Oh, it's okay, sir. We'll go tomorrow's session.
Yeah. Tomorrow I will show you some programming Python languages, and I'll show you what is the application of Python programming languages in different machine learning or something like that.
Yeah, that's really fine, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
That's
so much.
it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
So we'll meet tomorrow again.
Okay. Tomorrow again.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. So tomorrow same timing, 7 p.m. Hope you guys join in the session. Thank you. I'm ending up the session right now. Okay. Thank you. If you have more questions, just text to any of the coordinators WhatsApp group. There's a host. There will be there's someone group admins, no? Group admins. You text them personally if you have extra questions. We'll try to get you soon. Thank you.